Kristen Doute and Luke Broderick welcome baby to the family. Welcome to my channel, Briefing on Bravo Dive into the daring and thrilling world of Bravo. Your ultimate entertainment enjoy always first of all. It's an exciting year for Kristen Doute and Luke Broderick. Amid their preparations for baby No. 1, the longtime Bravo couple celebrated a recent addition to their family. Kristen shared the exciting news in a January 21 Instagram story that introduced fans to Luke's newborn niece. Kristen announces the birth of Luke's niece. "Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world, Blakely," the Valley cast member captioned the snap. "We have your little cousin baking for you." Kristen also congratulated Luke's brother Ethan Broderick and his wife, Marissa Broderick, who confirmed Blakely was born at 7:06 a.m. on January 19, weighing in at 6 oz 15 ounces. "Even with her major cone head, we think she is absolutely perfect in every way," the couple wrote in a January 21 Instagram. Her doggo siblings also think the same. Kristen opens up about her pregnancy journey. Fans got a closer look at Kristen's romantic life in the first season of The Valley, which explored her and Luke's semi-long-distance relationship. Since then, the couple secured a new home together, got engaged, and confirmed they were expecting their first child together. The Vanderpump Rules alum spoke about her pregnancy journey in a November 2024 interview with Briefing on Bravo, saying she and Luke began trying to conceive after her 2023 miscarriage. "After our pregnancy loss last year, we decided to start trying in early 2024, she told the outlet. "I knew my age could be a factor in conceiving, so Luke and I discussed going for an extra push, a little help." Once they met with a fertility specialist, Kristen and Luke decided to take the intrauterine insemination (IUI) route, a fertility treatment in which the sperm is clean, concentrated, and placed in the uterus around the ovulation. Roughly 2 weeks after the IUI procedure, Kristen and Luke learned they were expecting. "When is Kristen's due date?" "In my heart, I knew it had worked," Kristen recalled. "I tested 1 day early and got the big pregnant result staring back at me. I was relieved, overwhelmed, happy, excited, and nervous. The second I told Luke, he wasn't surprised, but was so happy that IUI worked the first time. We were prepared that it may not. He was joyful and beyond excited, to say the least. We are really looking forward to expanding our little family and becoming parents." Kristen and Luke have since announced they are expecting a girl in June. Kristen Doute and Luke Broderick welcome a baby to the family. It's an exciting year for Kristen Doute and Luke Broderick, a couple who's been through their fair share of ups and downs, but have always found their way back to each other. They shared their journey with the world, from Kristen's time on Vanderpump Rules to their evolving relationship on The Valley. Yet nothing could prepare them for the monumental step they were about to take, becoming parents. The year of new beginnings. The year 2025 was shaping up to be one for the books. While the couple had weathered personal storms, both individually and as a couple, the impending arrival of their first child made it all feel worthwhile. They were no longer just navigating a relationship. They were about to embark on the incredible adventure of parenthood. Kristen and Luke's story had already captivated fans on The Valley. Their relationship, full of love, laughter, and heartache, had unfolded in front of the camera, offering viewers a glimpse into the complexities of being a public couple while trying to maintain a semblance of privacy. But in the midst of everything, Kristen had found a sense of home in Luke, and together they had weathered the ups and downs of life, including a painful miscarriage the previous year. Still, even after experiencing loss, the couple held on to their hope and continued to dream of a family. Kristen was particularly candid about her journey, sharing in a November 2024 interview how her path to pregnancy had not been an easy one. It hadn't been long since they'd learned that their little one was on the way, and in early 2024, they had taken a leap of faith and tried to conceive again. After a miscarriage in 2023, They were determined to give their future child the best chance possible. Kristen explained, "We knew we had a long road ahead, but the thought of becoming parents kept us going. I was afraid of the unknown, but I knew we were meant to have a family." Their decision to work with a fertility specialist marked a turning point in their journey. Kristen recalled, "It was a tough decision to make, but I knew we were doing everything we could to make our dream come true." The arrival of baby Broderick. The Broderick family celebration began on January 19, 2025, with the birth of Luke's niece, Blakely. The little girl, weighing in at 6 pounds and 15 ounces, arrived in the early morning hours and immediately captured the hearts of her family. Kristen's Instagram story on January 21 gave fans a glimpse of the newborn with a heartfelt caption, "Welcome to the world, Blakely. We have your little cousin baking for you." The joy in Kristen's words was undeniable. She, Luke, and their families had been anticipating this moment for months. Kristen, being an aunt for the first time, was eager to experience the bond she'd be able to share with Blakely, knowing that her own baby would join the family soon. Even with her major cone head, "We think she is absolutely perfect in every way," Luke's brother, Ethan Broderick, and his wife Marissa wrote in their own Instagram post. Her doggo siblings also think the same. It was clear that Blakely was already surrounded by love, and soon Kristen and Luke's baby would add even more joy to the growing family. Blakely's arrival wasn't just an exciting event for the Brodericks. It was a reminder of the family milestones that lay ahead for Kristen and Luke. Kristen reflected on this moment in a quiet conversation with Luke later that day, sitting together on the couch of their cozy home. "Can you imagine? Our baby growing up with her," Kristen mused, resting her hand on her still barely there bump. "It feels so real now. Everything we've been talking about, planning for, dreaming of, it's all happening." Luke, always the steady presence in Kristen's life, smiled warmly and nodded. "It's incredible. Blakely's going to have a cousin to play with, grow with, and lean on. I know our little one will be just as loved as she is." Kristen's pregnancy journey. As the days passed, Kristen continued to share more glimpses of her pregnancy journey, offering an intimate look into the reality of preparing for a baby. Despite the excitement, there was also a sense of vulnerability. Pregnancy, as Kristen openly admitted, wasn't as straightforward as she had once imagined. "I thought getting pregnant would be simple," she shared with a laugh in another Instagram post. "But here we are, figuring it out every day." Luke, ever supportive, was by her side through every ultrasound, every doctor's appointment, and every late-night craving. Kristen had once shared that she and Luke had built a home for their future together, but now they were truly creating the foundation for their family. "It's a mix of excitement and, honestly, a little bit of nervousness," Kristen confessed. "But the joy we feel every day, knowing we're about to become parents, is just indescribable." In her November 2024 interview, Kristen explained how she and Luke had been prepared for the possibility that pregnancy wouldn't happen immediately. "We were ready for whatever the journey would bring, but we never lost hope," she said. "When we got that positive result, I knew in my heart this was it. It was finally happening." Luke shared his excitement too. "I was definitely surprised that it worked on the first try," he said, shaking his head in disbelief. "We were prepared for it to take time, but when it happened so quickly, it was like everything was falling into place." As for Kristen, she couldn't help but gush about the moment she shared with Luke when they learned they were expecting. "I took the test early, just because I had a feeling," she explained. "When I saw that word, perigeneantu, I could barely hold it together. I was overwhelmed with joy and relief. It felt like the world had been waiting for this moment with us." The Broderick family's growing love. With baby No. 1 on the way, Kristen and Luke had found themselves more in love than ever before. The pair had already come a long way since their first season of The Valley. Kristen had once been navigating a semi-long distance relationship, and now, with a new home and an expanding family, Everything was coming full circle. Luke's deep love for Kristen, paired with her unwavering support of him, had brought them through both the light and dark moments of their relationship. Together, they had faced challenges, celebrated victories, and built a foundation of mutual respect and affection. As Kristen's due date in June 2025 grew closer, the couple found themselves more and more focused on the future. They spent evenings imagining their life with their baby girl, what her laugh would sound like, what her first steps would feel like, and how she would make their lives infinitely richer than they had ever dreamed.